Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video, and this is a bit of a different video. So today I'm going to be taking you along on a bit of what I do when I'm not working. So it's currently a Thursday, I've finished my shifts. I do shift work currently, so I've worked Monday to Wednesday and then I'm back in on Sunday for a bit of overtime, because if I don't work, the dream won't work. So with a few days off now, so I'm going to get a bit of training in and a bit more bike work done. This morning it's freezing cold, it's 10 a.m. here. It's probably the van saying it's 5 degrees outside. When I went out to the van this morning it was frozen over, so that's what we're dealing with. But we're going to go do a bit of mountain biking at a local place near me. The trails aren't too difficult, but it has been probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 years since I've done a bit of mountain biking, so I decided to start pretty easy, go soft on myself, and we'll not throw ourselves into any deep trails yet. But that's the plan today. I have a GoPro strapped onto the helmet. Hopefully it stays on, and we'll do a bit of a video of it. And then after that, my plan is get changed and head over. Well, after we do a bit of mountain biking, the plan is to go work on the R6, take out the rear shock, depending on what time I finish at today. If I have enough time to take out the rear shock and send it to PLR today, then that's what I'll do. If I don't, then the plan is to do the brakes, and then we'll probably take out the shock tomorrow. But that's the plan for today, so come along, and this is what I'm doing, sort of prepare myself for the biggest challenge yet, riding the 600 on the road. So bit of mountain biking. The food, the diet's been good since the start of January. We've been eating a lot better, drinking a lot of water, and yeah, this is what I do to prepare myself for race season. I cut out alcohol, I try to cut out fizzy drinks. This is all prep for the race season. This is what I do. So let's get the bike out. I'm dressed head to toe, got my Under Armours on. The only thing I don't have is gloves, which is the probably main thing I do need out there. It's going to be freezing, but like, no pain no gain. So we'll go out, have a bit of fun on the mountain bike, just by myself today because it's a Thursday, everyone's working. So go out and enjoy myself. So that's our wee morning bike ride done. That beats going to the gym for an hour, definitely, but we still need to go to the gym regardless. But yeah, enjoyed that. First day back, a bit rusty. Next time we'll probably go down the raid when we get to the top of the hill. We'll go down it and see what it's like. But yeah, it's very muddy, very cold. Can't wait to get the heating on in this van. Just don't want to turn it on yet because it's quite noisy. I'm gonna get a wee cereal bar into me, and it's currently 10 to 11, so I think I'm gonna try to fly up the unit and get the shock out before 12, and then get it over to PLR. I need to stop somewhere and get fuel, probably, I don't know where. Or to Maxwell, maybe. But anyway, it's not important. So, gonna eat this cereal bar. Hopefully the GoPro footage was alright, but eat the cereal bar and we'll hit the road. Try to get the suspension out of the R6, rear shock out, and get it to PLR today. And then I need to go home and send an email to a company who sent me the wrong handlebars for the bike. I need to get them returned ASAP. Well, not ASAP. I've bought them with spurs, but the quicker I can get the issue sorted, the better. So let's get the seal bar under me and then we'll hit the road. I'm now over with the R6, and here is a bit of a mess too, because I mean there's more than an R6 in here, but there's this bike as well. This is not my bike. I will not be riding this bike, but Cam's doing a bit of prep to it. It's a very, very nice Aprilia. So Cam's currently doing work to this in between his normal job, doing a bit of prep, cleaning up. Aprilia 660. It's a lovely bike, I must admit. So yeah, if you see that bike in the background, it's not mine. I'm not going to name names in case he doesn't want to be named. But if you're a die-hard road race fan, you might know the number from racing. But if you're not, then you won't know who it is. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is this, the R6. So we want to take the rear shock out today. Now, I think all we need to do is take out the two dog bones. So there's one on this side, one on the far side, and this wee linkage here. You can see that in there. And then take a tank off. The tank's not even on. We've been fiddling about with the steering dump now. We're getting a sleeve made up so that can sit there. So we'll take a tank off and do that. So I'm going to set you up on the tripod and we're going to get stripping and hopefully we can get this out. It's currently 17 minutes past 11, so if we can get this out before 12 and get on the road to Carador. Now it's about 35 minutes probably away. We need to stop for fuel somewhere, so let's try to get this done and get a bit of progress done, and yeah, let's go. So that's the dog bones removed and the wheel link arm removed. So the wheel link arm has the sleeve that sits into there, which goes under the back of the frame there through that hole to the left, not the shock hole. So it just needed to get a wee fine screwdriver and give it a wee tap to get it moving. You can see it's a wee roller bearing in there, so this will all get cleaned up, and I'm going to repack that full of grease again, and obviously that needs cleaned up, but that's alright. So what's left is, I think, just to take out the top 19 nut, and that should be that. Then it'll drop at the bottom, I'm almost sure. So let's see how this goes. And let's hold the shock, and let's turn her up to 4, and that is that. If we just drop it at the bottom, I think. I'm not too sure actually. Nah. Let's figure out this. How does one get the shock out of the bike? Let's see. Can't go down, I don't think, because of the cartridge. I can't go up because of the cartridge. Let me see. Let me have a wee think about this. Figured it. So, got the shock out. That needed 2 hands. I basically needed to lift the subframe up to give me enough of a gap to get it out. And while doing that, this peg slant started to come out. And, that was a nightmare. So, I got the peg slant back on, but it is on top of that bolt. Yeah, that's a 2-man job to do that without messing about as much as I did there, but it's out. So we're currently on 2 minutes past 12, so we're not too bad. I'm going to give it just the spring a quick clean, and then I'm going to ring our friend at PLR, and we'll see if he's about and I can drop it in there, and then that's a good day's work done. Something else off the list, and we'll be back again to do the brakes another day. Let's give him a quick call, see how that goes, and then see what we're doing. Just have the phone to Clarence there, and he is about, and he's going to take the shock off me today, so that's good. The bike's going for stickers sometime in February, I think towards the end, so the quicker I get it to him, the quicker I get it back. That's the way it works. So we'll go throw it up to him today, and then hopefully have it back in 2 weeks time or so. So that's what we're going to do now. We need to stop somewhere for a bit of fuel. Need to check the bank account, because I don't think I have an awful lot in it, so we're going to have to dip into the savings account, get some fuel in the fan, and maybe get a bit of lunch somewhere, possibly. And yeah, I have to be back. I have to go lift the toolbox for a friend of mine from his old workplace, so I'm waiting on a text from him, so I need to get on the road. I'd say he'll be looking to do it around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock-ish, so let's get on the road, get some fuel, get some grub if I can, and yeah, get the shock away. And that's another thing sort of in motion for the season, so let's get on the road. So that's the shock dropped off the Clarence. So change gear. All is good in his hand, so he says I should hopefully have it back for next week, which is music to my ears. So I'll be working again next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then that's me off for a week. So hopefully get it this time next week, or even if it creeps into the following week, that's alright, because I'm off then with the way that my shift pattern works, so that's not too bad. So I'm gonna go try get some grub, and I might also try to take his lap around the old corridor course if I can figure out what way it went. I think I'm actually on it now, but we'll get the GoPro on because I don't want to be on the phone. Obviously I'm on a private road at the minute, so go get some grub and I'll do a bit of research, and then we'll do a lap of corridor hopefully, and then that'll be the end, but we'll see how we get on. Alright, so we're on the GoPro, we're sitting in the garage here, and I think I know what way the course went. Let's go and see what we think of one of our lost road races. There's many of them about. Never actually been round the course, the full corridor course. I think I've been on it a few times, but I've never actually done a full lap. So let's see if we can figure it out as we go. So obviously the village was probably a lot smaller back when they first started racing, but yeah, so this would have been pretty quick. Left again now at this junction. would have loved to have witnessed. Yeah, what a course that would have been. Plenty of them around aren't used anymore. A sign to history. You wouldn't even know that there was a road race at one point. I think they did run a vintage run around the course last year, but I never got up to it. But so that's the course of Corridor though. What a circuit. What a shame it's not on the calendar anymore, but for understandable reasons. So it's just pulled over to the end of the video. It's been a productive day, a bit of training done, a bit of bike work done, shocks away to get serviced, and we done a bit of Irish road race heritage as well while we're out this part of the country. So yeah, the plan now is to go home, get a shower, and then I'll go collect my wee mate's toolbox, and I think I'm on about 3,900 steps for the day, so I need to get that to 10,000. So me and the girlfriend will probably go out a walk once she's finished work in an hour or so. So yeah, just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along part of the journey. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like the video. This is something new. I've never sort of showed you the background of the sort of training that I do, or you know, the bike work that I've been doing. Yeah, I think the camera angle for the mountain biking wasn't the best, but it's my first time doing it, so I'll know for next time. I think it's just facing a bit too down. You want to see more of where I'm going, not what I'm looking at, or if you probably know what I mean when you watch the video. So I apologise for the camera angle, but I learned from it, and hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage anyway. So without further ado, that's going to be the end of this video, and hopefully I'll see you again same time next week for another new video.